Hello my friends and welcome back to Innisphere Wars. It is Fallonar versus ObLoM once again. Federated Suns versus the Draconis Combine. And this is a long game, but it's got 60-second turns, so it surprises me that the game would be quite long when it's 60-second turn times.
No sweat.
Waiting on you, Commander.
So let's see what happens. So here we're with Fallonar, who appears to have a pair of griffins, a hatchet man, and what looks like a fire starter from behind. Yeah, a fire starter.
Moving out.
It's a desert map. It's a flat map, more or less. Heat is going to be a massive factor here. I'm not even sure this is a huge map, to be honest. So, yeah. It makes me wonder what is going to make this match last so long. Actually, this map is actually looking pretty big. I don't remember this map. People never play it or what? Well, all the games I've watched of PvP, which is not a huge amount, it's probably about 50 to 100. It's, I've not seen this map be used. Anyway, either way, players are gonna make their moves fast. Yeah, it's not the biggest of maps. It seems to me like a rush for this middle city area is probably a good idea.
On my way.
Especially if you're if you're a brawler.
You betcha.
As the fire starter most assuredly is. Alright, Fallonar is splitting up his lance. I repeat, the Fallonar have split up. That's my MechWarrior 3 reference for the day. Okay, so I can't predict, like, I can't see them taking more than a few minutes to find each other at this rate. At the rate Fallonar is moving. So that makes me wonder what happens to drag this out. I feel like the whirlwind spotting distance is something that just never comes up.
Roger that, Commander.
Alright, Fallonar continues to push very heavily into the center of the map. Now, ObLoM is someone I know, as I have learned over the course of these few battles, to hide in a corner somewhere and wait for his enemy to come to him. So maybe he's doing that. Maybe he's found a nice quiet corner to sit in. This is quite an interesting base, this. You never really see bases like this in single player. Outside of the urban biome, anyway. I mean, if Fallonar comes in for a pincer here on ObLoM, he might find himself in real trouble because there's no way to hide the vulnerable sides of your mech if you're being shot at from two directions. Well, he's got 60 seconds to make up his mind as to what he's going to do. If you don't move within the time limit, your mech will just automatically brace.
Confirmed. You got it. I read you, Commander.
Okay.
Moving out.
It's aggressive
What can I do for you?
sprinting into the center of the map here. It's been a long time since I fought it too. I guess they're talking about this map.
Moving out. Picked up a blip.
Oh, we have a blip. Alright, so it didn't really take long for them to find each other. It feels to me like Fallonar is potentially out of position here, but we'll see. Wajonk. Wajonk. Okay. I tell you what, LRMs would be amazing in this terrain. Sensor lock, bombard, strikes me as it would be pretty difficult to gain LOS here. Now the Firestarter is a great piece of kit, but it is very limited to fighting at point blank range, so... I'm not sure what Falonar's intent is here, but if I were him I would start sprinting the rest of my units towards this contact. As of yet, he doesn't know where the rest of ObLoM's forces are, though. I hope this battle isn't long because ObLoM takes the full 60 seconds for every move.
I hear ya.
Get up there, yeah, let's go.
I hear ya. Going turbo.
Ha, I know your lance is terrible in this heat. Has ObLoM gone for some high jump jet, high energy kind of configuration? C4, he's referring to the catapult, I presume. ObLoM's got a catapult?
Good to go.
That might be a pretty good advantage.
Roger, Skipper. Taking it.
Man, these two just love to talk.
Waiting for orders.
Be careful about what you say, Fallonar, because a high heat lance can still do amazingly well in this terrain, as long as you know how to get your shots off and then just disappear for the cooldown.
I leap. I soar.
Oh wow, the whole lance is right there. I would have been tempted to lock the one on the hill because the one on the hill is exposed up there. You might be able to hit it with the PPCs.
lock on me.
Griffin Wars. For Gryffindors. Wait, where are you going with that?
Confirmed.
Where are you going with that? You can't fight from long range.
You have orders?
Balling up on the side of the map makes me laugh. I don't know why. I don't know why either. I mean, Fallonar can't really engage right now until he gets the rest of his units in range. Such friendly advice going on here between these two opponents. Wajunk. God, the Hatchet Man noise is annoying. I wonder if ObLoM's strategy will change if once he realizes that Falonar's two other mechs are miles away.
I've been sensor locked.
And he ran, brave, brave Sir Showboat. And he ran away and he fled the scene. Probably the right move. What he doesn't want to do is exit combat right now. Careful thought from ObLoM once again. I'm just waiting for him to lose a turn for taking too long. Alright. I think it's time to sprint the rear guard up.
Skipper? What can I do for you?
That pool of ice is actually a really great position that he could abuse.
Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
Jumping in and out of it with his Griffin. So the big issue here is that the Hatchet Man is a completely short-range bot, and so is the Firestarter. And I don't see really how he gets
Copy that, Commander.
close enough. This sandwich may seem like a great idea, and on paper it could be. But ObLoM might just attack in one direction.
They've got a lock on me.
Awaiting orders. Roger. Full speed.
I'm presuming that ObLoM knows that that's the Firestarter. If he can get like a genuine surround here, maybe he can get some rear shots. I don't know. I don't know what his lance is at the moment. I actually feel like ObLoM's got a better position here if he's aggressive. If he's aggressive and he hunts down these two mechs, then he could get some real work done here. But if he waits,
Reporting.
if he just fluffs around for a few more turns, I think Fallonar is going to establish a nice little surround. Well, still waiting.
I've been sensor locked.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
Well, that's the edge of the map.
Got it.
Okay. I wonder if that breaks combat now. A lot of just maneuvering going on here. I don't know how keenly you guys want to watch these boys maneuver into position. I'm getting tempted to fast forward a little bit.
Waiting on you, Commander. What are your orders, Skipper? $10-4. Yes, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
What's the plan?
That fire starter cannot get up there.
I hear ya. Coordinates received.
Oh, it can. By jumping.
Here we go. Holding for
Well,
the right opportunity.
It seems to me like ObLoM potentially is going to be stuck in a crossfire here. But ObLoM, I feel like ObLoM has the opportunity to just break either side. If he just gets aggressive and pushes one side. Well, Fallonar is definitely not backing away, so the noose is being tightened here. Slowly but surely. Come on. He's gonna flummox his turn. Ooh, nearly.
Waiting on you, Commander. Good to go.
What can I do for you?
Get
What
in
can I
there!
do for you?
I hear you. Yes, Commander.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Ah, now Fallonar is being indecisionate and also giving me vertigo.
Roger that, Commander.
I'm not sure why you'd want to move your long-ranged unit first, but he does actually have a shot, so... But he decided not to take it because it was too bad. If I'm ObLoM here, I dive on these two mechs and try and take them out. The Firestarter's got no long-range capability. The Griffin is alright at it. But he has an opportunity here to just dive in on two mechs and possibly surgically assassinate them. Okay, interesting move.
I've been sensor locked.
Good to go.
Awaiting orders.
Oh man, the Firestarter's just gonna rush in.
Ya.
That might be a really nasty move, actually.
Certainly.
It's almost like someone's been watching my Four Lights campaign. ObLoM's really caught us around here. Can Fallonar capitalize on this? What is increasingly becoming a sandwich with a delicious ObLoM filling. And of course, at some point, you're going to have to accept that if you face one way to face one enemy, you're going to reveal your back to another. Still very interested to see how this plays out. Alright, there's the catapult. Back to the wall. One of the things I really dislike the most about PvP is that you can just
Waiting on you, Commander.
put your back to the wall and therefore avoid ever being backstabbed.
Pedal to the metal.
A back to the wall special. Still, good side hits are plenty powerful, especially if they get weapons. Arm-based weapons. Catapult, it's very vulnerable to arm attacks. Oh, he doesn't know what to do. This feels really indecisionate. He's gonna run out of time. Alright, first blood. First blood!
Waiting on you, Commander. No sweat. I've got a sensor lock.
Oh, right, a Centurion. How interesting.
What's the plan? Roger that. Standing by.
Fallonar might be using one of my tricks here, which would be to move everything except the Firestarter. Then move the Firestarter last by sprinting it behind the enemy. Then on the next turn, unload into the back. And there's nothing you can do about it. If you don't stop that fire starter now, or position far away from it. This is one of my tricks. If he does it, he'll move everything first except the fire starter. Reserve to the end phase if he has to. And his last move will be to sprint the fire starter behind the enemy. And then the next turn he'll be able to immediately engage onto the rear of this Centurion. Does ObLoM realize the danger?
I hear ya.
I hear ya.
What can I do for ya?
Is that a back to the wall situation there?
Sensors locked on.
Although I get the feeling that the fire starter could get up on the cliff there and still hit that Centurion in the back. But ObLoM is really abusing the Hydra back against the wall strategy here. Since he's caught in this noose.
Confirmed. How might I help?
I'm not sure I would do anything right now. I'd want to reserve right until the end.
Acknowledge.
This means he might be forced to move his fire starter. That's a good shot though. Nice damage. That's the first proper blood drawn, that's for sure.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Yeah, I like it. What a beautiful play this is.
Here we go.
Nice. That arm has been exposed.
Holding for tactical advantage.
A wise ObLoM moves that Jaeger now. But where he moves it to, I have no idea. But at the very least, he needs to re-establish its defense. Man, he's really been caught here. It's a shame that Fallonar didn't do my little trick, but I like his move. So I won't complain too hard. But he still could have done it, and done it in the assault phase. So you would run the fire starter, because it would be the last move, you'd run the fire starter behind the Centurion, and because it's a light, next turn, you would then be able to maneuver behind it. Before it got a go. Yes, yes. But unfortunately, this trick is not going to work. Because
Have no doubt it will be
he's
done.
going to do that, and the Centurion is obviously going to move. There's no way that the Centurion just sits there and waits to be machine gunned in the back next turn. And flamered and all the rest of it. Ah well. Still very much favour Falonar's position. He's definitely dictating play here. Making ObLoM super uncomfortable. Yeah, back to the wall here. Not bad damage at all. That is the weapon side of the hatchet man. It's got the weapons in one side, and then it's got the hatchet in the other arm. Depends on which you value more, as to which side of the mech you want to show. Woof. That's a lot of hurt.
Oh, I'm bleeding, Commander. Hey, hey, hey! Knock it off! Reporting.
I feel like that wasn't really necessary either. No! Why? Why didn't you take it? The Centurion was still stood there. He had no escape. You could have unloaded the fire starter into the back of it. Oh man. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, your fire starter would have been vulnerable, but the Centurion would have taken some serious hurt. It remains to be seen if the Centurion can wiggle itself away, but ObLoM has been given one more opportunity here to try and reposition it. Oh, he missed! Oh, he got one hit though.
You can see daylight through my armor. Oh, it took some shrapnel.
Alright.
Waiting for orders.
He's knocked the hatchet man down.
You have orders?
Really?
Good to go.
He's got no rear strikes because
orders.
ObLoM is playing the map border to prevent any rear attacks. Apart from on this Griffin. Except for some reason he can't DFA the back, but he can punch the back. What's the decision going to be? Might as well. Nice hits. It's a good enemy to pick off. Unfortunately, I just feel like Fallonar's strategy here has been thwarted really badly by playing the map border. And I actually wished that the PvP maps were a little bit more dynamic. And that the border moved. If everyone was like right on the edge, then the border would move back. These maps are actually circular. The funny part is that if you stand on one edge of the map, it's a funny thing. If you move a mech to the very top of the map and you move a mech to the very bottom of the map, you can actually see the top mech with the bottom mech by actually viewing off the map edge. Really weird.
I hear ya. Good to go.
He could pressurize the Jaeger here and try and destroy its weapons. I just don't know if he's going to get any of its weapons. Oh, that's really unlucky. Like an 85% chance on the large laser to miss.
Yes, Commander.
Hatchet man lying down on the job. I presume that ObLoM will feel like he can't move, because if he rotates, he will show his back. Oh, that is some...
Ah, dang it, that hurt.
That is some real hurt.
I'm losing weapons, Commander.
DFA him in the back, or hatchet him in the back. Why not? I think the melee attack is stronger. This hatchet man is going to die very shortly. You might as well try and maximize the damage you get out of it here and now. And you're not going to do that with your weapons. You might as well melee for 110 against the Griffin. Well, he's got 13 seconds to decide what he's doing. It feels like a weak move to me, but...
Getting pretty hot in here, Commander.
That Centurion has just been sat there this whole time, not really doing anything. If it were me, I would have just meleeed the Griffin for that 110. Plus the machine guns. Maybe I would have done some real damage. I mean, hell, 110 damage melee attack could rip off weapons or, you know, destroy a whole side of a mech or take the leg out. Is he gonna... Okay.
We lost a mech.
Oh, he hit the head!
Awaiting orders.
That should not have worked, but it did.
Engaging jump jet.
I would have thought it would be good to go for the back of the Centurion, but this is good. Nice!
That's a critical hit.
Heat damage as well. If he could polish off the Jaeger mech here, it's a good exchange. Hatchet man for Jaeger. Although I still think a good wonk with the axe in the back of the Griffin would have been a good idea, but never mind. Wow, that was a whole lot of miss. And the Centurion continues to reveal its back.
Yes, Commander.
Ooh, are you going to do that again without moving? Why turn the flamethrower off?
I understand.
Brr, 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 brr. Oh, he's got his pilot! Good man! That's why. Ah, just jump the hell away.
Going skyward.
Oh man, that Jaeger is dead, dead, dead. Just get the Griffin to unload into the core from the side, and we're done. We're done here, and it'll become one apiece. This is shaping up to be an interesting fight indeed. The There Are Four Lights campaign is strong with you, Fallonar. I like that Firestarter play. Oh, ow. It's not bad damage.
I got a heap of trouble here.
Commander?
Confirmed.
You don't need to move that now, but you can.
Good to go.
Yep.
Because nothing else can get behind
Waiting
it.
for orders.
I think the time has come to shut down the Jaeger for good.
Coordinates received.
How much health has it got? I didn't see how many hit points it has. Oh, that's enough. Good kill.
Enemy down.
Still feel like the Centurion is in an incredibly vulnerable position, and so is the catapult, really. However, if Falonar's Griffin is also at risk, I recommend, or I would recommend, that he jumps that against the map edge and gives ObLoM a little taste of his own medicine, as far as that goes. Shooting the catapult from both sides, you could rip the missile pods off and leave it disabled. That would be a really good next move. Okay, the Centurion. That's a good hit.
Reporting serious armor loss.
There? Really? I feel like staying on the edge of the map would be better and staying side on to the catapult, thus forcing him to have to stay facing forwards. Because if he turns, he'd reveal his back. I feel like this almost gives him a safe angle.
Engaging target.
You know what? That laser hit on the arm, even though it was the wrong side, that's good, because Fallonar could follow up and at least remove the one missile pod, severely crippling the catapult's capability. Oof.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
Yeah, that definitely hurt. Oh, yes. Yes. Burn him. You'll overheat yourself a little bit, but he'll overheat more. Burninate his ass. A raid to a mech warrior's heart is through the rear torso. I feel like there's an opportunity missed there. You take a little bit of heat damage and he shuts down. And then you move your Griffin behind him and shoot him in the back some more. If I'm ObLoM here, I want to move my Centurion somewhere. I'm not really sure where. I would almost be tempted to sprint it, because it's really endangered. Of course, Fallonar has options here. He doesn't have to go for the Centurion's back. He could focus fire that catapult side and try and take that missile launcher off. Removing weapons is, or can be, a key to victory. You don't have to kill all the enemy mechs straight away. If you get rid of their firepower and just avoid them.
Good to go.
Nope.
Awaiting orders.
Can the fire starter still get behind? No. Ah, I shouldn't have let him move. You can still set him on fire though. And you know, once again, I'm not sure if it's worth shooting the front and sides if you could have gotten the rear. You know, Centurion rear armor is not super thick. Well, no mech has really thick rear armor, and those machine guns have a way of finding that ammunition. See, he's also managed to cool the Centurion down now, so the possibility of an overheat strike has been greatly diminished. It's a shame. I feel like that's an opportunity missed. Could have overheated him from behind. Could have possibly detonated the AC-10 ammo. But even if he didn't, almost certainly would have shut him down because he was running way too hot. And with the shutdown, the Griffin could get behind it and get a cooled shot on the rear. And that almost certainly would have done debilitating damage. Well, that's all to play for. ObLoM's strategy is simple. It's not in any way clever.
My internals are taking a beating.
He is just going to keep shooting at this Griffin until it breaks. That is his whole strategy. Do it! Do it!
Firing.
Yes!
Watch my heat.
Oh man, if he could get... If only he had a rear shot with the fire starter now. Still, absolutely nothing wrong with jumping the fire starter in, heating him from the side, and then on the very next turn, because fire starters are light, so it will go first, moving behind him and just unloading into his back. Possibly even shutting him down. I think Fallonar here has a kill potential on this Centurion. And I think ObLoM realizes the danger, because he's going for the fire starter now, almost desperately.
Reporting.
No, jump! You won't get behind him from there. Ah, you're not going to get behind him from there. Flamethrowers don't generate any heat, so...
Awaiting orders.
Oh, you get behind him with jump jets, I suppose. Get him! Get him in the rear and turn your flamers on. The thing is, if he'd have jumped, he could have flamed him and then flamed him again. That would have pushed his heat levels through the roof. Would have used the last of his flamethrower ammo, but
here we go.
Potentially worth it. Yes, burn him. No, flamers don't generate heat. They don't.
Locked on rear arm.
I don't understand. Why didn't you use the flamers?
Solid connection on that one.
I don't understand. I think Fallonar could have pushed him into overheat. Then it would be a simple matter of doing a cooled shot on the rear. Trading the last of your flamethrower ammo for a kill, I think, is worth. Oof.
Commander?
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's nice. Why not? In fact, the legs are in great condition. Why not DFA him in the back? That'll let you cool down. He's not going to go for a side shot, is he?
Move order received.
No. He's just going to cool down. Well, he'll certainly get another opportunity to shoot this Centurion in the back. That ammo is, yeah. I think it would have already been dead by now, but... Okay. That's another cooldown turn, it would seem. Unless he's planning to put the heat on the Firestarter. No, he went for the Griffin. And he missed. He missed in a big way.
Waiting for orders.
There's just no point in shooting the front. Risky. I like it. It's aggressive. It's a bold move. Now let's see if it pays off. I'm pretty sure the catapult here is going to go for a missile bombardment. Does ObLoM have his precision strike? Now would be a good time to use it on that back of that Griffin and push it back a phase so he can keep on shooting the rear. But he might not have it. No, he went for a shot on the other Griffin, the one that's
Damage is minor,
just
Commander.
kind of chilling out.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, yes. Nothing pleases me more than watching a light destroy something from behind.
Confirmed.
He's really conserving that flamethrower fuel. Oh, he's using his precision shot. It's not enough damage though.
Confirmed.
If anything, if he was going to use a precision shot, it might have been better to use the precision shot onto the AC-10 ammo. I understand the desire to kill the mech outright, but it might have been better to explode the ammo, and then future mechs shooting at the back, that damage would be more focused on the rear anyway. But the machine guns might have destroyed it quite early on, and then all the additional damage after the machine gun caused the detonation would be piled into the RT anyway. So you might be in a position now where the RT has maybe got 10 or 15 more HP than it does right now, but that whole side of the mech had been ripped off. That's a big jump. That's going to cost a lot of heat. Ooh, some good hits. But no critical damage.
That shot got through my armor.
Commander?
Finish him. Just make sure it's a rear shot, yeah?
Affirmative.
That's it. Turn it all on. LRMs as well. Go.
Got it.
Ooh, I think he's dead. Nice kill. Despite the large laser missing, that was a good kill. That Griffin is running so hot right now, and it's right next to the fire starter. One can't help but wonder if this flamethrower fuel that Fallonar has so judiciously guarded might find its way onto that Griffin and cause it a shutdown. I don't know how much ammo the catapult C4 has got. If it's got 4 cans, then it can get a lot of work done here, but if it's only got 2 or 3, if a catapult runs out of ammo, it's dead. So that's another thing to consider as well, is if he gets the Griffin relatively easily, he could potentially just run out the catapult's ammo and win. This is the problem with a primarily ammo-based mech. If it ends up being the last man, if that ammo runs out, then there is trouble ahead.
That was a critical hit.
But, you know, while there's moonlight and music and love and romance, I guess we'll see if the catapult can dance. No! Why even bother? Yeah. Good man.
Reporting.
Cook him! Cook him! Punch him right now! With your flamethrowers, the Griffin is running so hot, you could turn it off right now.
Throttle down, moving out.
Ah! Why? You could have punched the Griffin and turned it and set it ablaze. Overheated it, shut it down. Those evasion tokens will not protect you from a melee attack and small weapons. They just won't. And the best he might be able to do, if you shut him down, is switch his mech back on. But it would be totally defenseless.
Good to go.
They're both highly defended right now. See, the idea behind they're both really hot. So if you shut one down with flamethrowers, all the evasion's gone. They're completely defenseless. The best they can do is turn their mech back on. And, you know, he could be decimating this Griffin right now. Hurry up and die for me, I gotta go. That's funny. Oh, nice hits. Oh, the Griffin's been disabled.
I'm all out of weapons.
Waiting for
And you
orders.
see, if you'd have barbecued him, he wouldn't have even been able to do that. He'd right now be restarting his reactor and wondering where it all went wrong. There's no need to jump here either,
Time to fly.
because he would definitely go again.
Here we go.
Man, I am a little bit saddened for Fallonar here, because he had a real opportunity. ObLoM made a mistake, and he totally could have capitalized on it. And now ObLoM's in a much better position. The catapult is still in danger of being shut down, but I'm not sure how much that matters.
She's not looking too good. Orders?
You can melee him. You could DFA him and see if you get his legs. DFA him from behind. His legs are already crippled from a previous DFA.
Moving to full throttle.
Okay, random. Interesting move. I'm not quite sure I understand it.
Awaiting orders.
He's too far away to get the flamethrowers in action, I think. That Griffin is running so hot, but I would risk my heat to kill that Griffin. Actually, would I? Yeah, I mean it's still dangerous in that it can DFA. It has no weapons, so maybe it's worth ignoring.
Good to go.
Reporting. Confirmed.
Commander?
He does not actually have a way of applying his Firestarter's heat to either of these targets right now.
Affirmative.
Waiting for orders. On my way.
Okay.
Right, Commander.
Alright. Ooh, headshot, nice! Although that's pure RNG, but still.
Yes, Commander.
He could still... ObLoM could force him to move the Firestarter, but he could still sprint the Firestarter right up to the catapult and be ready to overheat it next turn if ObLoM keeps firing the main weapons and raising the heat on it. If the catapult shuts down, he could then do a cooled shot on the head and try and capitalize on the fact that the head is now an easy kill for a medium laser.
Reporting.
Get in there. Sprint. Sprint. Get right on top of that catapult. Yes. Wait, why? Why there? I don't understand. Someone help me. Sprint at the catapult and set it up. Set it on fire. Heat it up. Shut it down.
Firing.
Okay. He shredded the last of its evasion. I don't know if he's actually... I guess he's close enough via jump jet to get on top of it now. Now the funny part here is if ObLoM's Griffin goes for the one that's got full armor that's completely exposed, he will let the damaged one live, and the damaged one could potentially do a DFA from there and actually be useful. But it's not going to be easy to finish the damaged one because it's got brace, bulwark, and 4 evasion tokens. Nah, he just jumped away.
Yes, Commander.
And it makes perfect sense to do that. ObLoM wins this match by avoiding the Firestarter, setting one of his units into a shutdown. Stop dragging it out, let me die. What? You've had opportunities to win this fight. You could have shut down his griffin. You could have shut down his catapult. And they've slipped through your fingers. ObLoM's not out of danger yet. All he's got to do is misplace one of his overheating mechs.
Good to go. Waiting for orders.
Sprint! Sprint, not jump. Sprint.
Right, Commander.
Jump too hot.
Got a lock.
Okay. It's got people staring at me intently.
Yep.
Oh, Fallonar. Such a great strategy throughout the first half to 3/4 of this battle, and then opportunities with your Firestarter just missed. Oh, was it enough? Nah.
Armor blow through. Internal damage. Awaiting orders. I understand.
Is that close enough to heat him up?
Orders?
Might as well. Not much else you can do with that, mech.
I got you.
I think the catapult is still running hot enough to be shut down. Just about.
Reporting.
Yes, it's running hot enough to be shut down. Why? Oh my god, why? It's giving me a heart attack. Once it's shut down, you'd just be able to just do whatever you like to it. And the only thing he can do in kind is to restart his reactor.
Commander?
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Do it. Do it.
Engaging jump jet.
Oh. Oh.
Waiting for orders.
Get in there. And be sure to turn all your flamers on.
Commander?
Yes, Commander.
Oh, come on.
Got it.
If he shuts him down with the Firestarter, he can't move, he can't get away. I get the sinking feeling that Fallonar is about to skip his turn. Yeah. Oh, and now... And now he is going to run away and brace, undoubtedly. I don't know, does Fallonar... I mean, he's done it once before. Does he not appreciate the fact that he could shut these mechs down? That they're running so hot that one round of his flamers would be enough to switch this catapult off. What happens if we draw? Can we draw? Alright, that was a bad miss. Come on, Fallonar. Run in there and cook him. And make him shut down. And that will force him to lose his turn as well. He'll lose his turn, so you don't have to jump. You don't have to maintain your defensiveness. You can just walk up to him, barbecue him, and re-establish your defense next turn. The Griffin's not worth it. Its heat is too low. Come on. I hope he realizes.
Lifting off.
Okay. A double jump is not necessarily the best way of doing this, but at least he's pulling the right move. There we go. Oh! Yes! Oh! You can shut him down! Yeah! Obviously!
Battle mech power-up detected.
Yes, it was gonna shut down! You had so many chances! He couldn't do anything! He's just stood there. Now you can get behind him and do whatever you like to him. Oh my god. I need to find my inner peace after this game. Now he knows. That earlier shot must have been a precision shot because the fire starter was pushed back a phase.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
Good to go.
Yes! Thank the Lord.
Engaging jump jet.
These are the moves.
Commencing alpha strike.
Nice! Yes! Now follow it up with your fire starter.
That's a critical hit. You could fry an egg in here.
No mercy. Probably want to turn your flamethrowers off though. Save them for the Griffin, because you might be able to shut him down as well. But I wouldn't mind if he didn't use the flamethrowers. Sorry, if he did use them on the catapult to try and kill it. Oh, he's considering trying to shut down the Griffin right now. That feels like the British proverb that he who chases two hares catches neither.
Roger. Unleashing hell.
Burn a nation!
That hit something good. What? My flamer is empty.
Alright. Now ObLoM gets to move his limping catapult somewhere. In fact, you probably should melee or DFA the fire starter. I think the situation is desperate enough for that. I mean, if he lands both of his feet onto the Firestarter, he might do some real serious damage to it, even kill it. And that leaves 2 Griffins to fight. Oh, he's totally going for it. One of them missed.
That was a critical hit.
Oof.
Reporting major armor loss. Yes, Commander.
Finish him. Don't attack him in the front. It's pointless. That's it.
Yes, Commander.
Might as well. If he gets him...
Target lock of enemy's rear.
Ooh.
My flamer is empty. Over the red line. Heat damage.
Alright, he should be able to finish him with his Griffin. And that's going to leave the 2 Griffins to fight it out. I don't know who wins this. I fancy ObLoM's chances actually, but... Okay. Strange maneuver. Oh, you got him though.
Waiting for orders.
He must. He absolutely must destroy the catapult on this turn. I'd use the LRMs, personally.
Targeting enemy 6.
Alright, that works.
Mech destroyed. My heat's getting pretty high.
Okay. Griffin versus Griffin. Both of them running hotter than hell. Both of them have done intense structure damage to themselves. But neither have actually taken any fire. All of this damage is self-inflicted on both of these. What an interesting game. But I think Fallonar could have won it easily had he taken his Firestarter opportunities as they were presented.
Good to go.
Okay, he just guarded. He can achieve a similar effect
Right,
by just
Commander.
sitting in the forest area, and I don't think the LRMs really generate much heat. Weirdest 1v1 ever. It wouldn't have been if you had realized sooner about the devastating shutdown power of the Firestarter. But never mind. What's done is done. I'm not going to ruminate on that too much. ObLoM's Griffin is definitely in worse condition. Having been on the receiving end of a DFA.
Commander? Moving to position.
And I think he's lower on ammunition as well.
Got it.
Why he's not using his LRMs, I don't know. They don't run very hot. And it is potential extra damage that could be dealt. And then again, both players have decided to not use the missiles. I don't know how I feel about all the jumping. It's a lot of heat. And he really can't afford to keep doing structural damage to himself.
Minor damage, Commander. Good to go.
Oh, is he gonna... Do it! Do it! Just because I love it.
Got it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, one hit. Oh, his leg!
Critical hit, Commander.
His already
Whoa,
crippled leg.
Easy on the armor, buddy.
Wow, now he cannot DFA. If ObLoM DFAs, he's gonna rip the whole side of his mech off. A little bit unfortunate that both hits didn't strike, though. But he got one and he got it in the leg, and that's actually pretty good. Enemy reserved. Punch his ass. His back is exposed. You could cool down and get some real hurt into him at the same time. Yeah, just do it. Just punch him right in the back. You might even fall over. 95% chance. Go for it. Ah! I think you've got an opportunity here. Shooting him's no good, he's got 5 evasion. No matter what happens, if you punched him and you filled his stab bar, he would have to do something about the stab.
Roger, Commander.
Yeah, well, that was completely expected.
That would be a miss.
If he'd have punched him, not only would he have gotten a good solid smack in his back, but the stability damage would mean that he would have to brace. And if he didn't brace, then even like one LRM missile would do serious hurt. What is ObLoM doing here? This is going to be a rear shot. Yep. Oof.
Reporting structural damage.
Oh, he overheated himself and he took his leg out. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Okay. That's the weird slow motion sound bug. The fight has gone underwater. Alright, I'm just gonna kill the in-game sound because the underwater sound bug is really annoying. Hopefully the loss of sound here won't diminish the tense action going on right now. Actually, of all fights I've ever done, I think the underwater bug can't fix itself. no. We're done here for the audio. I still think ObLoM's got... sorry, I think Fallonar's got the better mech. I just can't... We can't rely on him to make the best moves. I missed the damn leg heat thing, stupid fool. It's okay to forget sometimes, it is. Fire at will. I think you did more damage to yourself there, I'm afraid to say. Ugh, God. Underwater sound bug still. Oh well. Never mind. Come on, boys. $45 HP left. Okay, not bad. Turn the large laser off. It's too hot. 3 damage in that precious leg section. What a dance this is. I don't think either player can really afford to overheat now. Both of them are just really low on hit points. Alright, he's jumping. And bracing. But he's revealed his rear here. That feels like a mistake. Although the rear armor is actually full. Oh, he hit the leg! How much HP has he got left? Oh, still 45. He didn't hit the leg. He hit only RT. It looked from the angle like he'd hit the leg there. You know what the funny part is? All this heat self-damage is filling the Fury bar. He might get a precision shot soon. Oh, there's ice back there. I wonder if Fallonar would realise that right behind him there's a patch of ice. He could stand in it and gain 50% heat sinking, dramatically improving his DPS. Oh, it's another 48 damage received. See, ObLoM here is sat in this whirlwind, gaining extra damage mitigation because of it. Ooh, nice hits. The leg took another smack. I think it was just one missile though. Come on. Let's see if this bug is resolved as well. No, the underwater bug is still there. It sounds really horrible, so I feel like silence is actually better than the horrible weird static noises that you get. Alright, ObLoM's jumped. That was a good hit. While he's lost a leg here, I don't know how much that's going to matter. And his Fury bar is now full. If Fallonar can make good use of his precision strike, he could win this. He could take out ObLoM's leg and end the game. I don't think ObLoM necessarily has the ability to destroy his leg here because it's got too much health. He may decide to go for the CT instead. He seems to be maneuvering towards the ice as well. That's great insight from ObLoM if he's maneuvering towards that ice. That is of huge benefit to him. Well, I'm not sure you want a DFA, that's for certain. It's not worth it. It's not worth it from being knocked down. You take such a huge to hit penalty for being knocked down. No! Oh, he's totally wasted his precision strike. He wanted to jump into the ice and brace and waste a turn, cooling down and being ready. And then, because he was never going to die in just one go. I feel for Fallonar. I want him to beat ObLoM, but it's the wrong move. It's the wrong move, Gromit. And now I presume that ObLoM is going to jump into the ice here and use it to obtain a fresh heat bank. Yup. He saw that ice behind Fallonar as the camera panned, probably on his side, and he thought, oh, if I get in the ice, I can cool down and dramatically improve my DPS and win this. And yet Fallonar was right next to the ice the whole time. Didn't think the same thing. Okay. Well, I like ObLoM's position now, even if he has taken more damage. Oh, he's down to 25. He needs to hide his one remaining leg. Fallonar must hide that leg. But ObLoM has set himself up for a great cooldown here. Okay, it's good damage. Oh, if only he hadn't wasted his precision strike. I don't know how far along ObLoM's was, but I'm pretty sure he had used it a couple of turns before. Just check the sound. Nope, still messed up. That's a shame. It's going to be messed up for the rest of the match, I think. Okay, so evidently the calculator in ObLoM's brain is on overdrive right now. Okay. Someone will die. Yeah, go on, get in the ice, why not? Risky though. Well, a high ground position would give him a better chance to hit actually. However, if ObLoM then decides to destroy the building, his legs will break and the match will be over. You might as well fire it all. Even the tiniest building will cause severe leg damage if you fall off it. I wonder if ObLoM is thinking right now about targeting that building. He has reduced his heat bar enough that he could full alpha if he wished. Oh, okay, it's got 200 health, so maybe not. I guess Fallonar was thinking the same thing. Wow, that was a total miss. That was a total miss. The fight continues. I'm not sure what the point of sensor locking is. Because he's just going to move, obviously. ObLoM, by the way, I feel like you're a super tryhard. Not a diss. I can see you really trying to win this. By any means necessary. Oh, he's got his cooled shot. But it did not... Yeah, you're back up to 50% already. I'm not sure if the Fury bar will ever reach full again. God, what a tight fight this is. And the funny part is, Fallonar had a great strategy, and he surrounded ObLoM, and he really played the player, because ObLoM likes to have his units in a tight ball on the corner of the map somewhere. I've seen that in pretty much every one of his matches. And he surrounded him, and he just had him in the perfect position. And he was overheating and everything. And if he had just... He had so many opportunities with the Firestarter to shut down critical unit and then lay into it. But it just never happened until it was too late. Boom! He's lost his missile launcher. And the whole side of his mech. Now all side damage will be focused into the CT. Which means it's just going to take one good volley on that side to destroy his mech utterly. He's now actually more vulnerable on that side than he is on the side with the broken leg. Large laser is 40, 2 medium lasers at 25 each, that's 90. And potentially another 20 off of the LRM-5. One good volley into the side of his mech and he's dead. Will Fallonar see that opportunity? Oh, is he going to DFA him? Oh, this is mental. This will be a draw if it lands. It's madness, mate. It's madness. Shoot him in the side. Shoot him in the side. You can kill him right now. This is madness. Madness. Okay. I would have said jump to the side, fire everything at the side. Potential kill there and there. Can you ask someone in chat about Suicide Pact? You can kill him. You can kill him. If you just believe. You have the shot. That side is... all that damage will be focused in on his CT. He has very few hit points left. You can kill him. Oh, if only you'd fired your laser. If you fired your lasers, you potentially would have ended him. He reserved. Don't waste this opportunity. You don't need to do this, Fallonar. You can just empty your weapons into the side of him. You'll probably kill him. I guess we'll find out. Oh my god, he's doing it. Why? Oof. Got an achievement for it. So who wins? It's a mystery. Fallonar should have won that fight, but while his strategy was great, he made some real tactical blunders with his fire starter that he could have won that game much more easily than he did. And I still feel like he could have won that game by just redlining his mech and shooting into the side there, but fair enough. I guess it counts as a win. I mean, it said mission successful for him, so I guess ObLoM is looking at defeat screen right now. So yeah, I'll find out what the ruling was on that, and I will put what the ruling was in. I can't really put it in the description because that would be a spoiler, but maybe I'll put it in the next video or something along those lines. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys next time.